Good morning, BC. It's day 2 of Miracle Weekend, and we're live from BC Children's Hospital.
Yes, we are here all day to show you the excellent care this hospital provides and to ask for your support. It is a celebration. Let's hear it, guys. And it starts right now.
It's the 30th annual Miracle Weekend for BC Children's Hospital here on Global.
It was our routine 19-week ultrasound where they saw an abnormality. They confirmed he had pulmonary atresia with intact ventricular septum. We were told that it was a very serious condition and that we knew he would have 3 major surgeries in the first 3 to 4 years of his life, and that his life would be different. It was going to be a big deal and a long journey from there.
In Reid's heart, the ventricle, or pump, that pumps to the lungs, wasn't properly developed. It becomes quite critical, sometimes very quickly, when you don't have 2 pumping chambers. So these babies need emergency medical care.
In his first 5 days of life, he was put under full anesthetic 3 times, and that was really hard. When Reid was around 6 months old, he was ready for his second procedure. I took a picture of him and his sister and I looked, I said, oh, he just looked more gray. And so I sent that to the team, like, okay, he's ready. His lips are always just quite blue. His cheeks were really purple and his nails were always a deep purple, but it was very noticeable. It's amazing what they're doing on such little bodies.
We cannot say enough good things about all the caregivers at the hospital.
You know, they wanted to make sure that we were completely comfortable and everything was answered. And you sit down and, you know, you look into their eyes and they care about the kids and they talk about their kids.
In the Heart Center, we bring care to a lot of parts of the province, and we're supported by our partner on Vancouver Island, Dr. Brian Sinclair, who does traveling clinics to Nanaimo, which is where Reid is from. So with the help of Child Health BC, we can deliver care right to his hometown.
It was awesome because instead of having a whole day of travel, we get to have our appointments at home where, you know, we just have to drive 15 minutes to see Dr. Sinclair rather than our whole day trip over to Vancouver.
We didn't realize, I don't think, how limited he was until after the 3rd surgery.
Yeah, so if Reid was running around with another child his age, he would need to take a break before that other child even thought they had started the activity.
I think it was about 6 hours where he was gone from us in surgery. That's probably the most stressful time of it all when he's away from you.
The first thing we saw when he got rolled out of surgery and we got to go see him, his lips were so pink and his nails were so pink, and it was this, I was completely breathtaking because I wasn't expecting it so fast.
Just his activity level right away. I think even 4 days out of surgery, we were still in the hospital, but we were in the playroom playing basketball. And even then, already you could tell that he had more energy and was wanting to run around the place.
Pure joy. His laughter was just the cutest thing we've ever heard. And then we get on the ferry and he just ran laps around the ferry and you get that control your kid kind of look as you're walking by, and we're just grinning ear to ear. There's no words to say what donations mean. Because for us it means we get Reid. And we get a place where we know he'll be taken care of. And it is in the treatments he receives, and it's in the research that has come so far. You know, if Brad and I were born with the same condition as him, we wouldn't be here today. And it's people supporting that we just get a family. We get to watch our kid run around the ferry. Yeah, you see the care that they receive, and you know it's because of the love and donations of people across the province who just believe in these kids and want to give them the best life they can possibly have.
Well, that is quite a story, and I am very happy to be here with the Van Rossums. I'm here with Reid himself, his mom Andrea, his big sister Alexa, his dad Brad. Thanks for being here. And you are a rambunctious child now, aren't you? Yes, you are. Andrea, I can't even imagine what it was like when you got the news at the 20-week ultrasound.
It really was the last thing we were expecting, and it really rocked our worlds. It took us from planning the paint color of his nursery to touring ICU at BC Children's Hospital. So it was a complete 180, and yeah, it was really hard.
And tell me about his first surgery. I mean, that happened so quickly after he was born.
Yeah, so Reid, as soon as he was born, he went into the cath lab, and they didn't give the results that were expected. So he went in for another round before they were positive of the route they were going to take. And then at 5 days old, he had his first surgery. And so by 5 days, yeah, he had been under full anesthetic 3 times.
Wow.
And so that first surgery was to put in a shunt to reroute the blood so that he had oxygenated blood getting to his lungs.
And that was just the beginning of his surgical journey.
Just the beginning. Yeah, he had one more after that, which was called a Glenn procedure. And then a year ago this week, actually, he had his final, which was called the Fontan, which completed the prescribed path of surgeries. And so we don't have any surgeries in the near future.
That is fantastic news. And I've been hanging out with Reid, and he is full of energy and full of beans, and you would have no idea the first few years of his life. Now, you guys live in Nanaimo. How does that work when you come to BC Children's Hospital?
What's really awesome is we were able to get a cardiologist out of Victoria, Dr. Sinclair, and for all of Reid's routine checkups, Dr. Sinclair actually comes to Nanaimo, and we're able to have his echoes and his checkups right at home, which is really nice.
Reid, did you want to say something? You seem to want the microphone.
Yeah.
Brad, what is the care that you've received here for Reid meant to you?
I can't say enough about how good everybody, all the staff, the doctors and nurses, how much they care for the patients here. You're anxious learning about all this and how it's going to go, and it's almost calming once you arrive here and you meet the people that are going to look after your baby and the other patients here. It's nice.
Yeah, amazing. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. Reid, it's so good to see you so healthy. Thanks for talking to us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Miracle Weekend is coming to a close, and what a weekend it's been. Time to check out the big total.
All right, so everyone, here we are, ready to shout out those numbers. Let's do it.
Here we
Check
go.
it out.
0, 8, 6, 0, 0, 3, 12.
Without your help, each and every one of you out there.
Little ones laughing, lost in their play. Through grateful eyes, you can hear them say, thank you all. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Miracles happen with love and with help from the angel in all of us. Miracles happen, oh yes they do. Here's hoping someday what happens for you, and the peace comes to you someday one happens for you, and peace comes to you from above.